welcome to Mining Review Africa, and we are at Electra Mining 2024. And today I'm speaking to Nils-Peter Ahlqvist of Sandvik Rock Processing. Nils, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Let's start by looking at current trends in crushing operations. What are these and what is driving them?
All right. So the current trends as of now is that obviously mines want to have a safe operation and they want to have an efficient operation. So they are looking quite a bit on having maybe less people close to the actual machining itself, and also to have an effective operation so that they utilize their equipment to the utmost extent to get as much as possible and as much uptime as possible of their equipment.
Okay, now let's look at digitalization and automation. How is this helping to make crushing operations more optimized and importantly, more safer?
Okay, yeah, no, definitely it is a key tool to achieve all of this, because by digital tools you can actually collect all the data that you need. And with the data, that is the bottom line to then do further analysis. Okay, how well have your equipment been operating? Are you losing out any available time where you could actually have been operating instead of maybe idling a crusher, for instance? So it is really the key. And by collecting the data, then we can transfer all that data to get further insights. And with the insights, we can actually see trends. And from the trends, we can also generate, or see where can we find improvements in the actual process itself.
Okay, now in line with these trends, Nils, can you give us an overview of some of the new innovations that you as Sandvik Rock Processing have introduced into the market?
Sure, definitely. And it's exactly in line with what I just explained here around the trends and so on. It is, when we look at the digitalization and so on, we have recently upgraded our premium cone crusher range, our 800i series range, which include an upgraded ACSC system, which is our automation and control system for crushers. We call it ACSC 5.0, which is basically, it is collecting data from the crusher operation itself, from the crusher, from the lubrication tank, also from the feeding, from the level sensors, and also from our electrical dump valve, which is a protecting equipment from damaging of uncrushable material. So that is collected all into our new ACS system. The ACS system then, if we have a look here on the screen as well, can be connected into our SAM system, which is basically reading all the data from our ACS system and make it more visualized in our SAM system. So here you will see the trend, how the crusher has been operating. You will look when there is a certain spike or a certain dip. Okay, you will see then what has happened there. Maybe it was connected to an alarm so that the crusher had to open up, or it has to stop down. And then the operators can see that, and you even get further trends where you get summarizing of your alarms, and you will get further diagrams and so forth. The next step from there, I would say, would be what we call our RMS, our remote monitoring services, where we are currently piloting a few cases around the world. One in Africa, actually we are about to start it up within the continent. And what that will give us is that basically we will take the information that is collected in the SAM, and it will also be visible for our own technicians. So not only for the mines operational people themselves, but also for the Sandvik technicians. So what we then can do is that we can actually see then the trends. We can collect all the data. We can our technicians and our remote service people will be able to make reports. From there, they will be able to make suggestions to the customer that, okay, we see here a trend that this is happening. This type of alarm, for instance, is occurring frequently. Maybe we should do something about that, and they will come with recommended actions from there. And also it will also with this service that we are providing, it also give them the client access to our technicians as well. So also already within the SAM system, we have this where we get recommended actions already, but it is the next level where we can provide it also from us as an OEM supplier towards the clients as a premium service.
Great stuff. This is really interesting, Nils. But now you mentioned, the next level. Let's look into the future. In your view, what will crushing operations look like?
All right. Yeah. If I look in my little crystal ball and make my guess, it will be three things basically. A little bit what I mentioned before. It will be safety.
Yeah.
Safety will always be number one priority from the mining perspective. And they would like to see, and we see that trend already on the mining side of the business from our sisters and brothers within the SMR side of things, where operators are less exposed to the machinery underground, as an example. I would say that will also flow over now into the process side of things, where you will have less people maybe operating hands-on on the machine out on the field, but rather sit in a safe environment in their control room and have a great overview with the automation and digital tools that we are now providing. Next one will be energy efficiency, like I also mentioned before.
Yes.
You want to utilize your equipment as much as possible and utilize it to its utmost extent. That these tools also will help you to do. You will see the trends, and you will actually see gaps where you will actually would have been able to maybe utilize the machine, but you didn't. And from that you will see, okay, why couldn't we do that? And you will see the trends, and you can take your further actions how to improve your process in that sense. From there, from what we have today, we also see that we will take the steps into artificial intelligence. We will go in the direction where systems like this will actually, today, yes, we get some recommended actions, but it's predefined actions or what to look for. The more this system will learn, we will be able to develop algorithms and artificial intelligence tools so that it actually will give you a heads up that, okay, we're having these type of alarms. Then what could happen here in the future is maybe that your crusher is exposed to a severe damage. So you must take these actions in these steps as of now. Today we are just about to we are in the development phase, and we are gonna launch this here in our pilot phases here, step by step going forward. The third one I would say would be resilience in the supply chain. Really, to have a strong supply chain that you get with the digital tools as well. You will be able to get predictive maintenance recommendations. You will even be able to get that, okay, already today you are able to order parts online from our digital tools. In the future, the aim is that the system itself will actually make recommendations upfront for you, so that you will, maybe in the future, the crusher will actually be able to order parts on their own. That is far out as of now, but if you look in the crystal ball, that's what I can see at least going forward right now.
Okay. Finally, Niels, you've just touched on artificial intelligence, and also, what you can see as what crushing operations will be like in the future. I want to ask you, with the introduction of AI, will this mean less reliability on people's knowledge and intuition?
I would say, no, I wouldn't say so really, because behind the AI, you still will need the people there. Artificial intelligence will assist to make to let the people make fact-based decisions as well, and in a condensed way, and maybe in a much quicker way as well, because it will summarize it in no time, and so on. But we will still need the people behind it to actually maybe take the final decision that, okay, we need to to do this with the crusher and so on. We're not there yet where actually the crusher will be able to say fully that, yeah, now I will stop down because of this and this and that. It will make certain recommendations, and as well, when you change out the part, you would need your operational people and maintenance people to actually do that still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the future sounds exciting, Nils.
It certainly does.
Yeah.
And we all hope to be part of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nils-Peter Ahlqvist of Sandvik Rock Processing, thank you for joining us on Mining Review Africa today.
Thank you so much for having me.